children, how are you? I hope you are fine at home and you are writing the science notes regularly. So before the opening of the schools, you must complete that notes and show to your science teachers. Understood, children? So in last video class, what we have learnt about the respiration in other animals. That means first we have learnt how the respiration happens in the fish and respiration in earthworm, respiration in cockroach, and next we have learnt about the respiration in how the frog respires. Fish is a aquatic animal. Which animals are called the aquatic animals? The animals which are live in water, those are called the aquatic animals. How the fish respires? With the help of the gills, fish respires. So how is the functioning of the fish respires? Already we have learnt. Next, about the respiration in cockroach. With the help of the spiral, cockroach respires. So next, how the respiration in earthworm. Earthworm respires with the help of the moist skin. The skin have the moist and also tiny holes. With the help of the tiny holes, oxygen absorbs and releases the carbon dioxide. Like this, the cockroach respires with the help of the moist skin. Next, how the frog respires? Animal. Frog is a amphibian animal. So what are called the amphibian animal? The animals which are live on both on land and also in water. Those type of the animals are called the amphibian animals. On land, how the frog respires? With the help of the lungs. Fish respires. How the frog respires in water? With the help of the moist skin, frog respires. The baby at the stage of the baby frogs, those are called the tadpoles. How the tadpoles respires? With the help of the gills, tadpoles respires. Next, in this video class, we have to learn the respiration in plants. What is the topic? Let us discuss about the respiration. I hope you are ready to listen the class. What is today's topic is? Let us start. The topic is respiration in plants. What is that? Respiration in plants. Generally, how can human beings respire? With the help of the nose, human beings are respires. In the same process, in plants also, the parts stomata and lenticels. With the help of the stomata as well as lenticels, the plants are respires. Where the parts are present, already we have learnt about these parts in earlier classes. That means in 6th class we have learnt about in the lesson. What is that lesson name? Parts of the plants. In that lesson we have learnt about the stomata and also lenticels. With the help of the stomata as well as lenticels, the plants are respires. Where the stomata are present? The stomata present on the surface of the leaves. Where will be the lenticels are present? Lenticels are present on the stem. Understood, children? So with the help of the stomata as well as lenticels, the plants are respires. So generally we know that the plants, how they respires? Plants are absorbs the carbon dioxide and releases the oxygen. Generally plants are absorbs the carbon dioxide and releases the oxygen in the process of the photosynthesis. But we don't know the plants are also absorb the oxygen and releases the carbon dioxide in the dark places. Mainly at night time, plants absorbs the oxygen and releases the carbon dioxide. How can you find out? With the help of the experiment, now we will find out how the plants absorbs the oxygen and releases the carbon dioxide. With the help of the experiment, we will let us discuss. Understood, children? So, what is that lesson? Let us discuss. Let us do an experiment to find out. Let us do an experiment to find out. So, now I will draw the diagram. Okay. Let us start. The topic is respiration in plants. Let us start. The topic is respiration in plants. What is the aim? Both plants and animals use oxygen during respiration, mainly in dark places. Mainly we will take the at night time. At night time, this experiment we will do. Then we will get result perfectly, because there is no presence of the photosynthesis at night time. That's why during night time this experiment you must do. Understood, children? Now, what is the aim for this experiment? Both plants and animals use oxygen during respiration. So, what operators are used in this experiment? That means what materials are needed in this? So, 2 glass test tube, and next 2 hold rubber cork, 2 hold rubber cork, conical flask, glass tube, funnel, ink dropper, and next test tube stand, water, lime water. So, these materials are needed in this experiment. What are the operators in this experiment? That means what materials are used in this experiment? First one is the test tube. And 2 hold rubber cork. This is the 2 hold rubber cork. And next conical flask. This is called the conical flask. And glass tube. And next this is the funnel, and we can fix it with the ink water, pour water with the help of the ink dropper. And next test tube stand. This is called the test tube stand. Water. So pour water in conical flask, and lime water, 1/4 part of the lime water must be taken in glass tube. So these operators are needed in this experiment. Now we will discuss about the procedure. So this procedure you must do in 2 ways. What is the procedure for this experiment? Take a conical flask, and fix a rubber, 2 hold rubber cork at the top of the conical flask. Through 1 hole of the rubber cork must be arrange a glass tube, and this glass tube must be connected to rubber tube. At the another end of the rubber tube must be dipped in a test tube. And next, here another hole of the test tube fixed with a glass rod and connected to a funnel. Here funnel is not set up, then make a funnel with a ink dropper. Here this test tube must be filled with 1/4 of the lime water and fix in a test tube stand. Understood, children? Here this test tube filled with 1/4 of the lime water. Now with the help of the input dropper, add water drop by drop to the conical flask, and this conical flask filled with 1/4 of the water, and leave this operator some time. So this setupment of the operator must be keep in dark place, because in dark places there is no presence of the sunlight. That's why they do not takes place of the photosynthesis. So that's why during the night time, mainly during the night time, that means during the night time there is no presence of the carbon dioxide, because there is no presence of sunlight. That's why during night time this experiment you must do. This experiment 1 you must do. Understood? So this setupment of the experiment 1 keep in a dark place, because there is no presence of the sunlight. That's why there is no presence of the carbon dioxide. Understood, children? And leave this setupment some time and observe what happens in the color of water, and also what changes in the color of the lime water. So from this experiment 1 in the textbook, they asked one question. Did the lime water change color? Did the lime water change the color? No. Because in water the respiration does not take place. That's why there is no change in color. That's why here also the lime water does not change. Understood, children? Once again I am repeating. Here in water the respiration does not take place. That's why there is no releasing of any gas. That's why the water does not change in color. For that reason, here also the lime water does not change in color. Understood, children? So here next in experiment 2, clean this conical flask. So that means remove this water in the conical flask and set up this arrangement like this only. Set up this arrangement of the operator like this. Now take few seeds. Or buds or sprouted seeds in the experiment 2. Understood? Take some sprouted seeds or buds in a conical flask. Leave half an hour like this. After half an hour, add water, and this water filled up to 1/4 of the conical flask. That means the conical flask filled with 1/4 of the water. Now this setupment of the operator keep in dark places. Mainly during the night time, leave this setupment and observe at morning time what changes happens in the color of water, and also what changes in the color of the lime water. So from this experiment 2, they asked one question. What is that? Did the lime water change color this time? Yes, definitely. The lime water turns milky white. In the experiment 2, this lime water turns milky white. Why? Because the water, and this seeds absorbs the water and takes the respiration. Here the sprouted seeds or buds or seeds the respires and releases the carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide passes through the rubber tube and reaches to test tube. Here lime water mixed with the carbon dioxide. We know that in the presence of carbon dioxide, lime water turns milky white. So we know that in the presence of the carbon dioxide, lime water turns to milky white. That means lime water combined with the carbon dioxide and changes to milky white. Due to this reason only, this lime water turns the milky white. From this experiment, what you understand? That means the plants respires at night time also. The plants respire at night time. At night time, we know that at night time there is no presence of the sunlight. That means there is no presence of carbon dioxide. In this case, the plants absorbs the oxygen from the water and releases the carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide passes through rubber tube and reaches to the test tube. In the presence of carbon dioxide, lime water turns to milky white. Understood, children? From the experiment 2, what you understood, children? We know that in daytime, plants respire as well as photosynthesized in the presence of the sunlight. That means in the presence of carbon dioxide. At the same time, at night time also, plants respires as well as photosynthesized in the absence of carbon dioxide. That means they will take the oxygen and releases the carbon dioxide like human beings. From this, what you understood? Both animals and plants use the oxygen during the respiration. From this experiment 2, what you understood, children? Both plants and humans use oxygen during respiration. Understood, children? So, what are the respiratory organs of the plants? Stomata and lenticels are the respiratory organs of the plants. So, did you see the big hospitals, children? So, any breathing problems of the patients, what will be wear? They will wear the oxygen mask. So, that means in big hospitals, the cylinders are filled with oxygen. The breathing problems of patients, they will wear those oxygen masks with the help of the oxygen cylinder. Then they will breathe freely. Okay, children, understood? Again, this experiment, look at this diagram. So, take a conical flask, and here to hold rubber cord, fix at top of the conical flask, and through one hole of the rubber cork, arrange a glass rod and connected to a rubber tube. That rubber tube, another end of the rubber tube must be dipped in a test tube, and next another hole of the rubber cork fixed with a glass rod connected to a funnel. Here this funnel does not set up, then make a funnel with an ink dropper, and next this test tube fix in a test tube stand. This is the arrangement of the experiment. This setupment of the experiment put in a dark places, mainly at night time. So at night time you must do this experiment, because at night time there is no presence of the sunlight. That means there is no presence of the carbon dioxide. Okay children, now here the test tube filled with 1/4 of lime water, and next this conical flask add a water drop by drop through the funnel, and this conical flask filled with a 1/4 of water in experiment 1. In experiment 1, take 1/4 of water in a conical flask and 1/4 of the lime water in a test tube, and leave this settlement some time. Later observe what happens in the lime water. Is there change in color of the lime water? Is any change in color of the lime water? No. Did you lime water change in color? No. In experiment 1, there is no change in color of the lime water, because here in the water the respiration does not take place. That's why this water does not change in color, and also there is no change in color of lime water in experiment 1. Now this settlement of the arrangement of the next in experiment 2, clean this conical flask. That means remove this water in the conical flask, and you must set up this arrangement same as above experiment. Now take few seeds or buds or sprouted seeds in a conical flask. At that time, don't add up any water up to half an hour. So that means leave seeds, buds, sprouted seeds and half an hour. After half an hour, you must add the water into the conical flask up to 1/4 part of the conical flask. Now this conical flask filled with a 1/4 of water. This settlement of the experiment leave in a dark room. Mainly at night time you must do this experiment. So this settlement of the experiment leave one night. At morning you must observe. Did the lime water change color this time in experiment 2? Yes, definitely this lime water turns milky. Why? Because here the seeds or buds or sprouted seeds absorbs the water, absorbs oxygen from the water and releases the carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide passes through the rubber tube and reaches to test tube. Here lime water absorbs the carbon dioxide and reacts with the carbon dioxide and changes to milky white color. Understood children? Because we know that in the presence of carbon dioxide the lime water turns to milky white. That's why in this experiment 2 this lime water turns milky white. So from this experiment what you understand? At night time also the plants respires. That means the plants absorbs oxygen and releases the carbon dioxide. Same as human beings. That means both plants and animals use oxygen during respiration. Understood children? So we know that in daytime plants respire as well as photosynthesize in the presence of sunlight. That means in the presence of carbon dioxide. At the same time, at night time also the plants respire as well as photosynthesized in the absence of carbon dioxide. Because there is no presence of carbon dioxide means they will take the oxygen and releases the carbon dioxide. Understood children? Finally, we conclude that both plants and animals use oxygen during respiration. I hope you understood, children. From the lesson, what you have learnt, now we have discussed. Let us recap the lesson. So first point, the process which involves exchange of gases is called the respiration. The process which involves exchange of gases, that means we are absorb the oxygen and releases the carbon dioxide. That is called the exchange of the gases is called the respiration. Next, second point, the process of breathing in air is called the inspiration. So we are breathing of air is called the inspiration or inhalation, and the process of breathing out air is called the expiration or exhalation. So the process of breathing out, just like this, that out air is called the expiration or exhalation. Understood, children? Fourth point, the number of times we breathe in and breathe out air in a minute is called the respiration rate. So what is that rate? So the number of times we breathe in and breathe out in a minute, that is called the respiration rate. And next, in inhalation, this chest expands, just like this. Chest expands, and in exhalation, the chest contracts. The chest contracts, just like this. In exhalation, chest expands. In exhalation, chest contracts. And next, exhaled air contains the warm and moist air. With the help of the activity, we discussed about exhaled air contains the both warm and also moist air. Understood, children? We will discuss about the discovery of carbon dioxide. First, the scientist von Helmont did an experiment. In that experiment, he took the charcoal and he burns the charcoal. That charcoal changed as a ash. Before experiment, he measured the weight of the charcoal. Let it be 100 grams. After burning of charcoal, it converts as a ash. At that time also, he measured the weight of the ash. Let it be 30 grams. And he took difference between them. How much difference between them? Nearly 70 grams of weight difference between them. Substance is present in the form of the gas. After this, scientist von Helmont, Joseph Black continued von Helmont experiment. And he concluded that gas must be named as, he did several experiments. After several experiments, he observed that gas named as a fixed air. So what he did in the experiment, in the presence of fixed air, the lime water turns to milky. Finally, we know that fixed air named as a carbon dioxide. Like this, the discovery of carbon dioxide found by von Helmont, afterwards Joseph Black. Understood, children? We will discuss the discovery of oxygen. After 2 decades, that means 20 years, discovery of carbon dioxide, Joseph Priestley discovered the oxygen. After 2 decades of the discovery of carbon dioxide, Joseph Priestley discovered the oxygen. So what he did experiment? So first he took a burning this burning candle he put a container. Actually at that time this burning candle becomes put off. So first what he did, he took a burning candle and put a container. At that time this burning candle put off this light. So in first experiment he did like this. In second experiment he took a mint sprig and keep near the burning candle. Now afterwards he put a container, but this time the burning candle does not put off due to the presence of mint spring. But he does not know about this presence of the gas. After Joseph Priestley, Lavoisier did several experiments. Instead of this mint string, he put so many different plants. But at that time, finally he observed that due to this presence of mint spring only the candle burns continuously, because here the mint spring contains the oxygen gas, contains some invisible gas that is called the oxygen, and Lavoisier named as oxygen. So in Greek language oxygen means acid former. That means he identified acids contained it. So finally, like this discovery of oxygen found by Joseph Priestley and after Lavoisier. Lavoisier named the gas named as oxygen gas. In Greek language oxygen means acid former, and he identified the acids contained in it. Understood, children? Discuss about the respiration in other animals. Now I am taking first animal is fish. How fish respires? With the help of the gills, fish respires. So already we discussed about this, how the fish respires with the help of the gills. This is called the aquatic animal because this fish lived in water. That's why that is called the aquatic animal. With the help of the gills, fish respires. Next, earthworm. How the earthworm respires? With the help of the moist skin, earthworm respires. Next, how the cockroach respires? With the help of the spiracles. Here spiracles acts as a respiratory organs. Just like acts as a respiratory organs. With the help of the spiracles only cockroach respires. Next, frog is called the amphibian animals. So what are called the amphibian animals? The animals which are lived both on land and also in water. Those are called the amphibian animals. So on land, how the frog respires? With the help of the lungs. Frog respires on land. With the help of the moist skin, frog respires in water. At the stage of the baby frogs, that is called the tadpoles. How can tadpoles respire? So mainly tadpoles lives only in water. With the help of the gills, tadpoles respires just like a fish. Understood, children? Respiration in plants. Respiration in plants. In earlier classes already, that means in 6th class, we have learnt about this respiration in plants. So in 6th class, in the lesson, parts of the plants, already we have learnt about the plants, how the respires. So with the help of the stomata and lenticels, the plants respires. Where the stomata located? So stomata present on the surface of the leaves. Where the lenticels are present? Lenticels are present on the stem. With the help of the stomata and the lenticels, the plants are respires at the morning. So in the same way, both humans and plants use oxygen during respiration. So how will you can prove? With the now only we will discuss with the help of the experiment. Both plants and animals use oxygen during respiration at night time. Understood, children? So these are the topics in this lesson. I hope you understood the lesson. I hope you understood the lesson, children. By based on that, I am giving the assignment. What is the respiration? Already I told the definition of the respiration. Write down that. And what are the respiratory organs in plants? What are the respiratory organs in plants? So, thank you, children.